Imagine a world without roses, without oaks or sunflowers. It would be so dull. Well, that's what our planet would look like if it weren't for eudicots, the most diverse group of flowering plants on the planet. The name eudicots comes from two words, eu, which means true, and dicot, referring to the two seed leaves or cotyledons present in the embryo of the seeds of these plants. These plants, which comprise approximately 70% of all land plants, belong to the superclass Eudicotyledoneae. This superclass is further divided into two classes, Magnoliopsida, also known as the true dicots, and the more recently evolved Asteroideae, Grupo fascinante de plantas. Together, these two classes contain around 86,000 known species. They are the foundation of many ecosystems, providing food and shelter to countless animals. We'll explore the unique features and adaptations that set them apart from other plant groups. Unlike monocots, whose leaves typically have parallel veins, most eudicots have reticulate venation. Reticulate simply means net-like. Most eudicots produce flowers, which are the reproductive structures that give rise to fruits and seeds. In a typical eudicot leaf, the upper surface, or adaxial epidermis, is often thicker and more rigid, providing support and protection. The lower surface, or abaxial epidermis, may be thinner and more flexible, facilitating photosynthesis. Your feedback helps us make the content you enjoy the most. Thanks for watching. See you next time. The internal structure of the leaf is adapted for efficient gas exchange and water regulation. Stomata, the pores responsible for gas exchange, are often more numerous on the lower surface, allowing for optimal carbon dioxide intake and water conservation. Flowers consist of various modified leaves, including sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Their distinctive features, including vessel elements, reticulate venation, diverse flowers, and dorsiventral leaves, reflect their evolutionary success and adaptability. Understanding the characteristics and significance of eudicots not only enhances our appreciation for the natural world but also highlights the importance of conserving these remarkable plants for future generations. Sepals are often green and protect the flower bud before it opens. Petals are usually colorful and attract pollinators such as insects and birds. Stamens are the male reproductive organs, producing pollen, while carpels are the female reproductive organs, containing ovules that develop into seeds after fertilization. The diversity in flower structure and morphology among eudicots is astounding. From the simple and symmetrical flowers of magnolias to the complex and highly specialized flowers of orchids, there is a wide array of shapes, sizes, and colors. This diversity reflects the extensive adaptations that have occurred within the group, driven by factors such as pollination mechanisms and coevolution with pollinators. In this pattern, the veins form a network that branches extensively throughout the leaf. This intricate vascular arrangement provides structural support and optimizes the distribution of water and nutrients within the leaf tissue. It allows for efficient gas exchange, enabling photosynthesis and ultimately contributing to the overall growth and development of the plant. One of the key characteristics of eudicots is the presence of vessel elements in their xylem tissue. Xylem is responsible for transporting water and minerals from the roots to the rest of the plant. Vessel elements are specialized cells that form continuous tubes, facilitating efficient water transport. This adaptation allowed eudicots to grow taller and thrive in diverse habitats, including those with greater environmental challenges. Many of our staple crops, including tomatoes, potatoes, peppers, onions, lettuce, and legumes, are eudicots. They are also a rich source of fibers such as cotton and linen, as well as timber for construction and paper production. Furthermore, eudicots have numerous medicinal properties. For example, aspirin, a common painkiller, is derived from the bark of willow trees. Other eudicots like foxglove and rosy periwinkle have yielded valuable compounds used in cancer treatments. Their ecological significance is equally crucial. Eudicots are primary producers, converting sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, and they form the basis of food chains, supporting diverse animal populations. They also play a vital role in soil conservation, preventing erosion and maintaining soil fertility. In contrast, monocots are those whose seeds have only one cotyledon. Some are small, like the duckweed, which floats on the surface of ponds, or the baby's breath, which grows in the cracks of sidewalks. But many scientists believe that eudicots may have originated much earlier, possibly in the late Triassic or early Jurassic periods, but their ancestors were likely gymnosperms, a group that includes conifers, cycads and ginkgos. Over millions of years, they gradually diverged and evolved, eventually giving rise to the vast array of eudicots we see today. Others are gigantic, such as the giant sequoia, the tallest tree on the planet, and the rafflesia, the largest flower in the world. The sunflower is probably the most famous member of this group. Its large inflorescence looks like a single flower, but it's actually made up of hundreds of tiny flowers called florets packed tightly together. These plants display a wide range of adaptations and thrive in almost all terrestrial habitats on Earth. They can be found in deserts, rainforests, mountains, grasslands, and even in the depths of the ocean, where they form underwater meadows. Although this was once thought to be a fundamental difference between the two groups, we now know that this feature is not exclusive to eudicots. Still, they are named thus due to being the first group of plants to appear with two embryonic leaves. But what are they? And why are they called that way? If you keep watching, we'll tell you about it. Eudicots belong to a group in the plant kingdom called Eudicotyledoneae, but they also go by other names such as tricolpates or true dicots. But let's take a closer look at what we're talking about. What are cotyledons and what do they do? While studying the anatomy of seeds, scientists found that within each seed there is an embryonic plant or embryo surrounded by a nutrient-rich tissue called endosperm. The embryo consists of a radicle, which is the embryonic root, a plumule, which is the embryonic shoot, and one or more cotyledons. Cotyledons are the first leaves that emerge during germination. They are generally thick and fleshy and serve as food storage until the plant can produce its own food through photosynthesis. Their number varies among species. In monocots, the embryo has only one cotyledon, whereas in most eudicots, there are two. However, there are some exceptions. For example, the water lily has 4 cotyledons, while the genus Nufer has 5. So, based solely on the number of cotyledons, it's not possible to definitively classify a plant as a monocot or a dicot. Instead, scientists look at other characteristics, such as the arrangement of their veins, the shape of their leaves, and the structure of their flowers. However, despite this exception, the majority of flowering plants do indeed possess 2 embryonic leaves, hence the name. The eudicots are a highly diverse group. The earliest fossil record of eudicots dates back to the mid-Cretaceous period, about 100 million years ago. Eudicots have played a pivotal role in shaping our world. Now let's delve deeper into the world of eudicots. Another distinctive feature of eudicots is the diversity of their leaf venation patterns. When it comes to reproduction, eudicots exhibit remarkable diversity. Finally, the leaves of eudicots are typically characterized by a dorsiventral structure. Dorsiventral means having a distinct upper and lower surface. Eudicots are a remarkably diverse group of plants that play a crucial role in our world. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below with your ideas for new videos.